Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Battlesector as we play through the campaign of the Age of Crimson Dawn. In this episode we continue to try and reclaim the moon Baal Secundus. As we try and reclaim the moon, we are sent to try and secure some more weaponry. By doing so, we have to assault an old bunker. We're given the use of land speeders, who are really mobile. We slowly push the Tyrranid filth away from the bunker before having to hold it for 3 turns. So without further ado, let's jump on in.
It is regrettable that Brother Aeturo presented himself from a position of weakness. That is far different than how a blood angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primaris.
So here we are.
In fairness, Brother Aeturo's disregard of our new brothers does himself no justice either. He overlooks their potential and sees only vat-grown test subjects with no worldly experience. I understand the root of the priest's skepticism. A century ago, I also would not have claimed any brother who had not supped from the blood chalices. But a century ago, I would not have believed that I would see us rescued from the brink of extinction. By Primarch Gilliman, no less. Brother Aeturo's concern is that I would throw us headlong into death as some sort of penance for this guilt that weighs me. I am honor-bound to avenge my company brother. But I know that we must act pragmatically. Pentasio had the skill and experience of a dozen full-blooded assault marines with him when he was bested. We will take this opportunity to retrace Brother Aeturo's footsteps and rearm ourselves prior to breaching the infestation site. There are few problems that cannot be solved with a plasma weapon, in my experience.
So we're back in Warhammer 40k Battlesector as we're playing through the campaign. So today we've been going through the rearm and resupply mission.
It is regrettable that Brother Aeturo
so he's already done this
from
speech.
A position of weakness.
I can't read stop
That
this,
is far
annoyingly.
different than how a blood angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not last.
We're going to jump straight in.
Primarch.
It had some extra lore in this mission, but I didn't want to get him go through all of his speech again. It's a bit annoying that it went through it twice, but that's fine. So here, this mission's rearm and resupply, so it looks like we're trying to get some more good equipment.
Remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here I can harvest.
This is more than mere execution. The alien will suffer for this butchery.
And here we go, we're in. So we've got our entire force here, which is fine. So we're gonna, as per usual, we're gonna set ourselves up. Looks like, just looking at the terrain, looks like we can only go forward, which is good. And we want to get ourselves move our intersectors to the front, assault marines at the back, intercursors, not intersectors. If I can actually read. So our heroes at the back, intercursors at the back, front. There we go. We've got more enough troops here, and yeah, there you go. We should be fine.
There can only be victory.
So first things first, we're going to mow down as many of these troops as possible. We're not in a rush to move any further forward, and hopefully get these guys to attack the rear. Then should slowly move these boys forward as well.
Battle line squad ready.
And that probably won't kill any of them, that's fine. I think that is probably it for our movement, for our turns.
Of course.
And then move our heroes around here. And then that should do. So we need to secure a munitions bunker, which is probably likely to be up there. But press escape. Okay, it doesn't give me the lore of the match, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Let's end our turn. Overwatch and confirm. Got a couple of troops there in Overwatch. I didn't use these guys, so that's fine. Okay, we've got more of these Spore boys, these Venom Thwarps, which are really annoying. They have just used their Venom Cloud.
The enemy thinks
Spore
it can
Cloud.
stay beyond our reach.
Okay, there's a few more coming, so we're just going to hold this battle line for a little bit longer.
More targets are coming.
And try and move this forward a little bit faster. So I think these are the Okay, they're melee, that's fine.
Sergeant, Captain Matano said we would find you here. We've been sent to
Nice, got some land speeders around
The
here.
aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies.
So we want to... What have they got? They've got heavy bolter. So we're going to move them a little bit closer. So we're going to be really slow with these. I remember I have played this before, and these are really squishy. So we're going to play this quite slow with these land speeders, and we're just going to... they can move a little bit more. I'm going to move them slowly up and try and get them to regroup with the rest of the team. They can come around behind them. So we're just going to keep this fire in line for the time being. No one's taking any damage, which is useful.
We are the guns.
And just make sure all these get destroyed. Okay, missing one unit there. That's fine. You guys can take them out. There we go. And we're just going to sit here and Overwatch and confirm, I think. Just get everyone to face the right direction.
Affirmative.
Done. Because these guys have done their spore cloud, so I have to wait a little bit longer. End our turn. Overwatch and
They
confirm.
will fear to tread close.
So they're going to come around this corner, and there we go. They drop their poison as well, which is useful. Got some movement way over here.
Push them back.
Okay, we just got attacked from behind. That's not ideal. That's fine. We do have a healer here, so he can heal them up. As long as we don't lose any models, we should be okay. I didn't expect him to attack from behind, but I guess that is Tyrranids for you. They are going to be quite sneaky. As long as these guys don't get too close to us, we should be okay. I'm going to speed this one up a little bit. We know they're coming from this way. They just fired all your rounds into the floor. Most of your rounds are going to hit the floor here as well. That's fine. I do like how strong those these aggressors are. Right, so first things first, let's heal our boys.
We prevail through control.
Then you guys just run in there and get some melee damage off.
The swarm has no right to
And
live.
then we've got some troops over there with the land speeder, so they're going to be focused next.
You will fall before me.
You've got another attack move. Or attack move, another attack I should say. You also have another attack. Perfect. Right, aggressors, you guys attack those.
Your orders.
I'm going to try and take on as many of these as possible. Okay, it's a bit annoying there's only one of them left. That's fine.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Right, you're going to attack these ones.
Their numbers, they will not overwhelm.
And then all of our boys will just attack all these Tyrranids. Tyrranids? And I think... Okay, I think that's all of their attacks. And so with that in mind, let's move back over here with the land speeders. If I double click them, okay, it looks like if you double click you don't move over to them, that's fine. So we can just attack these.
Landspeeder crew
You
awaits
guys just attack them
orders.
as well. Perfect. So I'm not going to move these from there. I want them to keep their attacks. So next round when they've still got their attacks, they'll move forward just by a little bit. There you go. As expected, they're going to make their way forward. Okay, very little damage there. That's fine. And you can actually use your heal on these guys.
The blood is strong. Do
And
not
you
falter.
move forward. Take on these Termagants.
Affirmative.
So they've just used their spore cloud. So it's probably worth me just overwatching.
We fight and we
And
die.
wait until they get a little bit closer to us. You guys can now move over here as well. And you guys get a little bit closer
The
to you.
sanguinary
You can heal them
priesthood
next turn.
serves the will of the chapter.
And you guys just hold that line there. Perfect. Okay, we've got some troops coming from behind. Okay, that's fine. Do some damage and see if we can run away.
The enemy.
Might be able to kill 2 of them at least. Okay, that's good. Okay, now you can run away still. Hopefully you don't come into contact with any more enemies. We might be able to just kind of fire and maneuver away from them. And then everyone's in Overwatch, so once these guys leave their cloud spore, you should be able to fire.
I await death.
So as soon as they start moving, okay, yeah, they're moving behind us, it's fine. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to have so many on Overwatch, they're going to absolutely destroy them. It's definitely the play against these Venom Thorps. is waiting for them to move out of the cloud spores. There you go, nice and easy. Then they're moving some other troops. Okay, with that in mind, these guys can... Should we see if we can see what's behind them? Because they're still going to be behind. Yes, they are still behind. That's good. So you guys can attack this one. You guys can see if you can attack that one as well. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Good. Now you can run away. Then if we still got one more behind us, that's fine. We should be able to turn around and take that out over time. Now we've got this entire force over here. Let's move. Start moving them up. Yeah, let's start moving them up. We should be okay just to move them straight up. And we'll keep our main combat unit. We'll probably keep one unit of these intercessors behind. Just watching our rear arcs, and then just like that, then we'll just make our way up this ramp there. And Overwatch and confirm. There you go. That's why. And at least they haven't dropped their spore cloud, which is fine. So you guys can start. You guys can open fire again. And you guys can drop back as well. And this should be enough to take them out. I hope. You guys still have a turn, don't you? Yes, you do. Good. Yeah, that should be more enough to take them out. Just like that. Perfect. You guys can dress back a little bit. One unit of intercessors over there.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And we just keep our assault squad into the middle. I'll probably phase that assault squad out because I don't really like them. And these guys, let's drop them back a little bit again to attack these.
Need a scout?
I'm not expecting to kill this entire unit, but at least we can do some damage and then we can keep moving. So you do need to be careful with these land raiders, land speeders, because they are quite weak. That's fine. I think our turn is over. We'll slowly continue to move up the. There we go. Okay, there's some troops ahead of them as well. So with that in mind, we should be able to just open fire on these ones. And that should take out this entire unit. I think it will. Good. Okay, you guys move forward just by a little bit. And we know that there's one unit behind. And I'll wait till these land speed. Should we start moving up? I think it's probably safe to start moving up. You guys start moving up. Then you guys cover that flank there.
I go where I am needed.
And these guys will just cover the rear flank. Just in case. Just like that. Once we get up here, it'll be quite easy. Okay, there's a few units up there. That's fine. We'll actually get all these guys to face up this way. You guys face that way. And you guys move there and face that way as well. We're going to take the risk that they could come from here. We're going to take that risk, actually. Yeah, we're going to take that risk. We should be okay. Overwatch confirm. They've used their spore cloud. It can be a bit of a waste of our attacks by hitting them. Annoyingly, I'd like them to attack these venom thorps, but it's fine. It's just the way it is. It will mean that next turn they'll be out of their spore cloud, so we'll be able to do loads of damage to them. But it does make them slightly weaker. There you go. So they both use their spore clouds. Next turn they should be out. Okay, first thing we're going to do is move back to these land speeders. Let's get these to quickly take on this one down back here. I know the idea of these are essentially flanking units, but I'm just going to use them as extra support because their bolters are really strong. Okay, so they both still have. We're going to take a risk here. And we're just going to Overwatch and confirm. I think it's probably safe if we Overwatch and confirm here. Because they're... Yeah, because at the moment, they still have these spore clouds on. So if we Overwatch and confirm, there's a very good chance that that will... There we go, their spore clouds have run out. So they're going to take full damage here. And this should at least take out one of their units, if not both of them. There we go, perfect. This one doesn't look like it wants to move just yet. They just want to stand there and dance, which is fine. Tyrranids are well known for their dancing ability. Perfect, and then when they get a little bit closer, the aggressors are going to open fire, absolutely destroy them. Our sergeant's going to do something, I guess. Okay, good. That's out of the range. It's perfect. And it should be safe to move these land speeders up again. There, amazing. So it looks like our flanks are secure. Let's move our aggressors up. This unit of aggressors should be able to take on probably these. See how much damage they do before I commit. Okay, they didn't manage to take them out. That's fine. And we want to try and avoid that poison puddle for the time being. There we go. So I think we should be good. We'll head up there once this poison runs out next turn. I do also have some hero powers I could use. We're going to hold on to them until we get really desperate. So we've got these hero powers. I'll show you them later. Let's move these guys up. One unit of aggressors in the middle. Same again here. One unit of aggressors in the middle.
Battle line squad ready.
Then we get all of our heroes up here as well. The land speeders should be able to join as well. Or get very close. Okay, it's going to take another turn to get them here.
Got it.
And because none of them have used their turns, as soon as these Tyrranids... they're ranged. Okay, they're not going to be overwatched because they're ranged. It's fine. Let's get these guys up there nice and close.
We are the walls.
And then we get the healer up. Healer can kill these intercessors. Heal those guys, please.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
To be honest, I could use my jump pack to get him up there. And you should be able to take them out in a melee attack. You guys melee those, please. Okay, I didn't take them all out. That's fine.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
And just in case, I get those to face the... I was going to say our stern, but to face our rear. There we go, nice and easy. So we can keep moving up as a blob. I think it's safety in numbers. As long as we stay within our blob, we should be okay. And we'll just walk up this position. And we'll keep one unit of aggressors and 2 units of intercessors behind. May as well use all of our movement to get up this ramp.
We fight and we die.
There you go. You're going to move there, and land speed is now in the battle. Perfect. I think when I did this before, a long time ago, I think I've got to about the 5th mission in the story. When I did this before, those land speeders died almost instantly. So I tried to get them straight into the battle, and yeah, it didn't last very long. Overwatch on those. These guys are ranged, so they're going to fire, or they're going to sit and overwatch themselves. Yeah, there's a fair few of them up here now. See if I can get these land speeders up here to do some damage. Can you hit any of these? Let's see. You can hit them. Good.
Lining up anti-swarm firing solution.
So all of our troops here are all of these here are all ranged. Let's get you to attack these guys. That means that you can then jump into that gap there. Aggressors will get you slightly closer. Assault squad, let's get you back up here as well. And there we go. That should do for now. You're going to attack those. And you guys, there you go. They've been absolutely destroyed. It's going to take out the rest of these termagants. Perfect. Right, let's see who else has some movement. You guys have some movement. Although I'm going to keep our rear secure. We're going to probably secure it from up here. We've got some defensive line here. I don't think that counts as cover, but we might be able to make a defense here and a defense here. So I'm going I'm pretty sure we have to defend this once we secure it.
Close.
Right, let's get
With
Let's
haste.
get our heroes up here. And once we've got everyone up here, we'll then be able to do some form of defense. We'll have a land speed on each defensive point as well. Like defense avenue of approach. There we go, get everyone up here. Be probably 2 more turns. Now get everyone positioned. Overwatch confirm. Okay, there is some venom thorps over here. Did they use their? They did use their poison. That's fine. We'll move everyone into an Overwatch position. And once everyone's in an Overwatch position, we should be more than capable of taking them out.
We are the sons of San
And that should be that. There's no troops behind us yet. No troops behind us. And end turn. Let's go see what
They
happens.
will fear to tread close.
Okay, there we go. So there. Spore cloud's already worn off. I don't think they're going to survive this. We've got too much firepower here in Overwatch. It's just a shame that this they're firing on him now. They couldn't just wait probably about 10 meters to start firing on him, like these guys are. Oh look! Oh wait, hang on. So there's movement behind us. And there we go. Down they go. Amazing. That land speed is actually on top of the thing. That's pretty cool. Right, you guys. I want you guys up here.
Roger that.
And I think we probably want one land raider, probably just in the middle here. Doesn't really need to be in cover. Now I'll get our healer down here. And I want you guys down here as well. And then looking at our
Assault Marines
troops in the back here, let's get one unit here.
We fight and
We'll
we
get
die.
another unit just here. One spare unit there. I think you guys will just go there in the middle.
Need a scout?
And we can get a land speeder. We can put you just there. There we go. So that should provide us with, we've got 2 intercessors, land speeder, 1 aggressor. You've got 1 intercessor in the middle, 1 aggressor, land speeder, 2 intercessors over here. Yeah, this works. Overwatch and confirm. The next turn we will then get them everyone into position. So you want you over here. You guys will just sit. You guys probably in this, trying to figure where's the best place for you. I don't want to go any further forward than that. I'm just going to put you, just put you there.
We are the
then
lords of
these-
the assault doctrine.
Yeah, this works. So I'll have my assault marines and the sergeant just there. Then you can now go do what you need to do.
Secure. We'll take what we need. The logistician will catalogue the rest.
Right, looks like we're grabbing everything we need from the bunker. We have to hold it for 3 turns. This should be easy. We've got a good position. Overwatch confirm. I'm happy where everyone is. Okay, these guys are in their spore cloud. If need be, we can use the troops up on this area over here by the pipeline. Okay, that's really inconvenient you shooting that, by the way. However, these Hormagaunts should get absolutely destroyed here. Right. So you guys want to fire on that first. You guys still have your spore cloud on, so you don't really need to be used. I'm going to move these guys over here. I think I want to move this just...
On the move.
I didn't really want to move you there, actually. I moved you by accident. That's fine. Let's move you back up there. I'm going to keep those guys back there. That's fine.
Your orders.
And you guys should be able to finish those ones off. Got loads of Tormagaunts. Fine, they're all melee. It's fine.
Ready for recon.
Actually, for this, I'm just going to keep those aggressors there.
For the Emperor.
Everyone else is going to focus on this left flank. And we're just that unit of aggressors. Once they see something, we can just turn around and open fire. Overwatch
They
confirm.
will fear to tread
Yeah, the spore
close.
clouds ended on these guys. They can now take a lot more damage. It should be enough to at least take maybe 2 of them out. Maybe. Okay, the one's down. Good. Oh, it'd be nice if they're focusing fire on this one here. That's fine. They're all awesome. They're down. Now we've just got to worry about these boys up here, these Tyrranids. And you guys are... Okay, the Termagants have range, so that's not ideal. You guys can drop back to get healed. That's fine. Let's see what they decide to do. Okay, they're attacking us, intercessors. That's fine.
I hear them out there.
Okay, you guys drop back. You guys want to be healed up. We're going to start taking out as many as possible. Noting they've got more venom forks down there as well. Okay, we want to take those out. Right, let's just get everyone to open fire. And I think that's most of the attacks used.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
You guys haven't used your attack either. There you go, never mind, you didn't need to, that's fine. Awesome. Right, let's Overwatch confirmed.
Fear to tread close.
So we've now held this for enough turns. Annoyingly, they've used their spores, which is okay. Obviously, it's what they use to keep themselves alive, to get them into combat, into melee range. And they dropped their poison field there, which is good. Right, 6 units of Tyranids left, so I think it's probably safe to move these guys over here. Okay, they are still affected by the Venom Cloud, which is fine. I'm going to fire at the Termagants behind them, because these guys are just going to... Enemies out of range? Use this then, use that attack. And you guys can take those out. You guys can take these out. Okay, we are now going to... Can you guys... it's 100% blocked. You guys have got... can you take on that one Termagant? Just need that one down. Perfect. Now everyone's going to Overwatch and attack that. So we've got 2 land speeders, we've got 1 interceptors, we've got some assault marines as well. The assault marines probably won't do anything here, to be honest. But hopefully it should take out maybe 2 of them. If they all fired at the same model, it would be able to take 2 of them out. It's going to drop its poison cloud as well. Okay, no, it's not going to drop its poison. Okay, that's perfect for us, because we can then just mow it down this turn. Got some more melee troops coming in. Okay, no, they're ranged troops. Never mind. Okay, we can survive a couple shots from those. You're going to heal these, and then you're going to open fire. Perfect. So they've got 3 more units left. And we're just going to open fire on everything we've got. I didn't mean to move them, but that's fine. Awesome. Right, now we need to see where the last unit is.
They will regret coming this close. Battle line squad ready.
Okay, we're gonna end turn one more time. If it's okay, we're gonna send the land speeders out to go find them. I have a feeling they're gonna be behind us. That is not backed on any form of science, but I have a feeling they could be behind us. Move some interceptors this way. Intercursors, not interceptors. I'm going to leave those forces there. I'm going to hope that we can just kind of lure them out.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Okay, nothing seen so far.
Affirmative.
And yeah, we haven't seen anything so far. It's fine. It's a bit annoying that we have to go hunt them down. That's okay.
With speed.
And turn, I guess.
They will fear to tread close.
Here they are. Nice and easy. Had to go hunt them down, but that's okay. You guys open fire. You move forward and open fire as well. That looks like that's going to be the end of this episode. Let's see. There you go, all
area's
Tormagons
secured.
are done.
As you anticipated, there's little of our brothers here to recover. I pray the Pentasio's gene seed remains undefiled. It is grim work you undertake, priest.
It is not a task that I relish. The scale of our chore makes for comfortless service. In some ways, I'm glad I've been relegated to this moon, where the bodies of our brothers are only stacked by the dozen.
Awesome. I like that they started speaking about the lore and the story while the battle music was still playing and the end of the match music was playing. I like that a lot because you couldn't hear what they were talking about. I could read it on the screen, but you couldn't hear it. There we go. So the next mission is called Reclamation Zone. Let's go to Army Management. So, do we have any more points? I think the next match is 700 points again. It is 700 points. Got these two Land Raiders. Do we want them? Land Speeders. We can get rid of one Land Speeder. That works. Then we can put in another unit of... Ooh. Hellblasters. So I wouldn't mind Assault Terminators. Hellblasters. They're going to be good against... Okay, let's get rid of one unit of these. Bring in one of you.
Fire support.
I don't think I've got enough points for anyone else. I don't... Land Speeders are useful. Land Speeders are very useful. Because they hover and they can move... They just move really fast. No, I don't think they're that... I don't think they're useful enough to have them. So it would be cool to have those. Can't have those. Another unit of these. I think another unit of these is way forward.
We are the walls. We are the gods.
And then click done. So we can now go put on some upgrades. So we want to move over to this one. So we're walking our way down towards these Firestorm Gauntlets, which is really useful. So so that we've got 5 points available. It's cost 5 points.
Sanguinary priesthood
confirm that.
serves the will of the chapter.
So now if we go to management, go to these, we've got Boltstorm Gauntlets, we've got Firestorm Gauntlets instead now. Which actually cost, which do the exact same. Number of attacks, it's range of melee. Interesting, it's exactly the same. So I don't think that's worthwhile actually. Or is it this one here? Oh no, maybe this one here. So it does flame. Its range is 1, so you have to be in melee range. Interesting. So you can change what they've got here. Range of 1, armor pierce not 3. Okay, we're going to put one of these with flames and the other two with normal bolters. I think that's the way forward. Yeah, so we'll end this episode here anyway. Next episode in there, which will be next Saturday, will be the Reclamation Zone. Then as per usual, got a couple links in the description down below. We've got one Discord link if you want to join the community. Small community, slowly growing. You're more than welcome to join. We've got 2 YouTube channels down below. One is to Mrs Rothmers Lore channel, where she covers fantasy lore, all things Warhammer related, Lord of the Rings related, anything nerdy related is pretty cool. It's called One Nerd to Rule Them All. Then we've got a joint YouTube channel called Nerdy Miniatures, where we're collecting the tabletop of Warhammer. So we've got some Age of Sigmar armies, we've got some Warcry, we've got some Lord of the Rings units as well. So anything that's nerdy related when it comes to Warhammer, we've got that as well. So when I have a look over that, it's Nerdy Miniatures. We also do some tutorials if you want to learn how to paint. So have a wonderful day everyone, and as per usual, peace out.